Talk about data protection regulations around the world. In today's digital landscape, data protection is a top priority with the risk and the rise of visual-centric platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and others. Data protection regulations and laws is crucial. Visualizing data protection regulations, our infographic highlights key data protection regulations and laws from around the world. America, CCPA, which is California Consumer Privacy Act, LGPD, Brazil's General Personal Data Protection Law, and the Europe have the GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulations, a privacy directive. Asia have the PIPL, which is the China's Personal Information Protection Law, and then the PDPA, which is the Thailand Personal Data Protection Act. Africa, POPIA, which is the South Africa's Protection of Personal Information Act, and the NDPR, which is the Nigeria's Data Protection Regulations. Global data protection landscape, which has to do with the data protection regulations, vary across regions, emphasizing the need for organizations to understand local laws. And the second is the consent and transparency, which has to do with many regulations require explicit consent and transparency in data collection and processing. The third is the data subject rights, which has to do with regulations often grant individual rights such as data access correction and erasure. And then let's talk about staying with compliance, which has to do with to navigate the complex data protection landscape. Stay informed, implement robust data governance, prioritize transparency and consent. By understanding data protection regulations and laws, organizations can safeguard sensitive information, maintain trust, and thrive in today's data-driven world. Thank you.